what is up, you guys? It's me, Ocean, your star, and I wanted to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, followers, and viewers for the support. We were finally able to reach 3,000 subscribers in 2025. I made a promise like a month ago, before April 26th, which is my birthday. If we get 3,000 subscribers, I will read 5 pages off of my 6th grade diary, which I have right here. So, let's get on to it. Alrighty, so I'm just going to open a random page and just read it. Yay! Okay, so this was in October 3rd, 2022. According to what I looked through this page, I haven't read it. It was the hurricane incident, and our cousins had to stay over because their roof broke and they had no electricity. Me and my family were in the main road, so that's why we got our electricity back pretty quick. Yesterday, I did not write because we were so busy. I still can't believe that the hurricane happened and my cousins still have no electricity. It's been 2 whole weeks already, and school has not even notified when we're going to start. This was a pretty big hurricane, and I hope my aunt feels better and that everything goes well. Right now, it is 7:54 a.m., and I woke up at 5:07 a.m. I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm not sure why. Well, now I'm writing, but that's not the point. Everyone is still sleeping. My cousins, my sister, my mom. Well, I'm not sure what to do right now, so all I'm going to do is write. That was so mad, okay? Let me continue. Well, maybe I should get going and start waking everyone up for the new morning. That was so lame. Alright, that was like one of the lamest pages I've ever had. Like, where's the juicy? Okay, let me open the page. New page. So, I mentioned my sister and, my online friend, so I'm gonna just change it to their initials, and I'm just gonna change my sister's name to sister, even though she knows her page. She's like, I don't know, I just don't feel like saying it. Well, be your online friend, and my sister has been talking a lot lately. My sister didn't want me to read the messages. I just feel like they might be talking something bad about me, and when Gabriella and me were fighting, What? Huh? My grammar is so bad. When we were fighting, I got so mad that I threw a flip-flop at her, and she recorded me and literally sent it to our friend. And she was laughing. Honestly, that kind of hurt it. I apologized, but she didn't really forgive me. She did still want me to read the messages, and I want to know what are in those messages. Wait, what? Honestly, I don't get the main point. She's been so distant with me, and she hasn't really started talking to me anymore. Ever since middle school has started, I feel like things are getting distant. Is there a way to go back time and make her still my younger sister? Was I emo as fuck? Okay, honestly, that was because when we started middle school, my sister, I ended up saying her name, so my sister Gabriella, she wanted to focus more in school, but I don't think I understood that as well as I do now. She wants to focus, she wants to learn, she wants to have a future, and I was just having a hard time accepting that because she'd been so distant with me that she would like push everything we did in elementary and focus on what she wanted instead of what we wanted, but it took me a while to understand that. That was selfish of me to think that. OMG, I totally remember this page now. I completely forgot this kid existed. Okay. So it's not that much reading, but there's a picture. So there's this kid who keeps flirting with me, and everyone's calling him beautiful picture. I have to blur his name. Why did I draw myself like that? That pigtail looks horrible. Okay, anyways, next page. Okay, I think we're already on page 4. Alright, we're gonna go to page 4. Let's see. Okay, oh my gosh, I hate this page so much. Wow, I totally just forgot how a teacher, she wasn't even a teacher, she was a college student, and she had to work at a school. She would completely put me with this kid because I had to sit next to him in math class. Okay, but this was in my English class, which I had last block. Okay, February 14, 2023, okay. It's Valentine's Day. A kid named B, I'm not saying names, said that E wanted to be my Valentine. I don't hate him, but no thank you. Well, E stood up and started saying, no, he's lying. Poor kid. But then Miss E said, I think I know who Daniela wanted to be her Valentine. Wait, what? I did not read that right. I know who Daniela wanted to be her Valentine, and it starts with a J. She met, well, I can't say the name, but she met Jay. Oh my gosh. That is my childhood friend. I knew him since 3rd grade. It's so weird. And he already likes someone. No way he will like me. That is so disgusting. Before that kid should even think about dating, he should cut his hair. Damn. That was so rude. I was so mean. Oh my god, there's the next page. And it continues from this one, so I guess I'll count it. Alright, I'm gonna read it. Did I mention that Miss B asked if I had a boyfriend? A mother freaking boyfriend. Did she forget I was 11 years old? She is nuts. Okay, yeah, she is pretty nuts. I had her for 6th and 7th grade for my English teacher. And for 7th grade, instead of giving us a regular assignment like a regular teacher, she gave us cat coloring pages and told us that would be graded based off coloring. Like, miss, this is not an art class. This is an English class. Okay. February 17, 2023. Okay, first, no school on Monday. Second, I'm grounded. Third, I'm so mad. So A asked for my sharpener on Wednesday, an even day. P.S. even day, we had even day, odd day for like a school schedule. He couldn't give it to me on Thursday because it was an odd day, so he was supposed to give it to me today. Okay, so this is basically how the conversation went. Me, Can I have my sharpener back? It's been 2 days. Him, I gave it to your sister. Me, what? When? Him, today at breakfast in the morning. Me, what? Why was she there? Him, to get breakfast, dummy. Me, I made her breakfast. Oh, not breakfast. She was at breakfast getting herself an orange juice with her nerdy friends. Teacher, be nice. I said, what the? That doesn't even make any sense. First, I walk her to her class. I saw her wedding class, and she doesn't go to the cafeteria. Third, she don't have nerdy friends. She doesn't even have friends. Fifth, she don't even like orange juice. Well, she was just drinking milk by herself. Me, she does not like milk. Him, shut up, Daniela. You know nothing about your sister, you dumbo. Damn, this whole conversation was so stupid. Just to remind you guys, this whole conversation happened because of his sharpener he borrowed. Then I said, don't call me a dumbo, you liar. And then he grabbed his bag and ran out the class. That was such a stupid conversation. We got out of elementary, I understand that. But this whole conversation was because of a sharpener. I have my right to be upset that he stole my only sharpener, but damn. The teacher ended up giving me a sharpener anyway, so I'm cool with this conversation. But it was so silly. Like, my sister doesn't eat school breakfast. I made her breakfast. She doesn't drink orange juice, and she doesn't even drink milk. Like, if he said, like, I don't know, crackers, I would have believed him maybe. But milk, orange juice, breakfast? Sir, I made her food. You don't know anything about your twin sister. Well, sir, I was born with her on the same day since, like, I was 11 years old at this time. So, like, I knew my sister for 11 years, so I'm pretty sure I should know her. Okay, so did you guys learn anything new about me? Hope so. Actually, no, I don't think so. I don't even know. So subscribe if you want me to make you breakfast.